daylight breaks in black. We came to the bottom of the world, the hinge where heavens crack. A lake of glass like memory, a mirror sown with frost. And through the brittle silence came the sound of kingdoms lost. Virgil's hand like a lantern, my breath a ragged prayer. We walk the bone-ink pathways of a silence none could bear. Cocytus cracked with a frozen howl, a world turned to a tomb. Traitors sunk in crystalline sleep, each face in a nameless room. The cold was not of winter, it was of reputations chilled, of vows betrayed, of hearts unlit, and promises unfulfilled. I saw the rested majesty of limbs in winter's clasp, and hearts embalmed by treachery under fate's unblinking grasp. Hail the frozen throne, the monarch crowned in dread. 3 mouths of midnight chewing kings and saints and men long dead. Wings beat like broken banners, the wind becomes a knife. The ruler of the underworld with ice for crown and life. We climb the belly of the sky, descend the spine of sin, and out of Lucifer's shadow we crawl to be born again. There he sits, a mammoth throne, a fur and fetid wing, a triple face of terror where the moon forgets to sing. His eyes are coals of vanished suns, his hair a midnight mane. 3 mouths that never speak but chew the agony of names. Judas rides in crimson reek within the center maw, and Caesar's trees and captains hang like flags beneath his jaw. Each mouth a grinding cathedral, each jaw a godless mill. They feast on human history, on treachery's cold thrill. They gnaw the names that broke their vows, the traitors' appointed prize. And the sound of clashing molars is a liturgy of lies. Yet higher on that monstrous flank a loophole opens wide, a frozen fissure hollowed out where weary travelers hide. Hail the frozen throne, the monarch crowned in dread. 3 mouths of midnight chewing kings and saints and men long dead. Wings beat like broken banners, the wind becomes a knife. The ruler of the underworld with ice for crown and life. We climb the belly of the sky, descend the spine of sin, and out of Lucifer's shadow we crawl to be born again. We clamber down the shaggy hide to Lucifer's abyssal root, and every step a sermon on the calculus of truth. His wings like ruined cathedrals beat the furnace out of sky, and flakes of shame fall through them like embers of goodbye. Virgil whispers demi-prayers, we find a chink, a climb, a seam, and there we crawl through darkness like a ribbon in a dream. Between the teeth and thunder, between the notch and nerve, I felt the old horizon turn, anoint the weary swerve. Beneath the crown, the hatred, a hollow made of stone, and I learned how ice could polish truth until it shone. We slip from under monarch feet, The world reverses gravity, where light and shadow ride. We breach the outer teeth of night, the northern vault unbars, and once again our faces meet, the tremulous, trembling stars. The sky tastes like a soldier's oath, the dawn of fragile sword, and we emerge like scarred survivors of a war we did not cause. Hail the frozen throne, the monarch crowned in dread, three mouths of midnight chewing kings and saints and men long dead. Wings beat like broken banners, the wind becomes a knife, the ruler of the underworld, with ice for crown and life. We climb the belly of the sky, descend the spine of sin. We crawl away from Lucifer and feel daylight on our skin. So teach me, whispered Virgil, in the cavern underground, that treachery freezes kingdoms and the